going current, and this morning we bring you a chat which Mabel had with a lovely man. He is actually the author of this book, Journey into the Unknown. I'm talking about Mr. Adam Muhammad. Now he'll tell us more about the tragic thing that happened to him, that is losing his wife and children, and that actually inspired him to write this book. Awesome book, by the way. Hope you have a chance of getting a copy and read it through yourself. Anyway, enjoy the interview.
Greetings to all our guests and viewers this morning. Welcome to our space. Yes, this is the GMA space, and this morning I'm going to do something that the rest of the world thinks that Africans do not do. We're going to read from an actual book. Now, this book is awesome because the author also happens to be awesome. Now, this book was written by two different people, a husband and a wife. The husband finished it off, and he's going to tell us today what it's about and how the first author started and did not finish. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Elizabeth.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Now, tell us a little bit more about the book, and we're going to hope everybody does not get teary-eyed, myself included. Tell us what inspired it and who inspired it.
I think when we had the tragedy was all about we're coming back from Balfour, seeing my mum going back to Durban in March 1986. Nur Jahan, that is my late wife, was driving then. I was in the passenger seat sleeping, and we had three daughters at the back, Shamima, Humaira, and Nadia, that were sleeping. Shamima was 12, Humaira was 9, and Nadia was 6. And the tire burst at the back. She lost control of the car, most probably, because I was asleep. I didn't know what happened. I got up. By the time I got up, I knew that there were many people around. They took me out of the car, put me down because I had broken my back. And I'd also, my hand was hanging by a nerve there. They put me at the back, and then 2 minutes later, an Afrikaner lady and a man that had stopped brought my daughter, Samima, to me, next to me, and they said, "She's wet." I knew then that she had passed away. The other two daughters were then taken by some good people to Standerton Hospital. We, Nur Jahan, myself, my late daughter, were taken to Folkers Hospital. And I was taken to theatre, and she had all her ribs sorted out there, and that's what's happened. What inspired Nur Jahan to write, the book is by default, I think, because what had happened is she kept on writing letters. She wrote letters to me, she wrote letters to herself, she wrote letters to her friends. It was all about, it was an outlet for her. It was trying to share the tragedy, trying to make sense of the senseless. It was pent-up emotions that she was trying to bring from the unconscious to the conscious. Very difficult, reliving the tragedy, but she did just that. That was the beginning of the book.
All right.
And then she was a friend of Professor Fatima Mir from Durban, and Fatima, when she read the letters, she thought it would be good to share it with people, really, you know, so that anybody going through emotional suffering may get a little solace from reading this book.
All right. Now, why did your wife not finish the book? What happened?
Oh, she had finished the book about 7, 8 years. She's passed away now 5 years